What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and good morning to everybody who's just chilling, vibing today, you know, just enjoying the day, right? In today's YouTube video, however, we are going to be talking about some terrible news when it comes to the land of Fortnite, and some news that some might even say ruined the game. It makes it so Chapter 4's big update is now technically just Chapter 3 Season whatever it was, 0.5. Now, obviously, we're joking around a little bit. Of course, this is a brand new chapter still. Nothing's really that changed, but one of my favorite items from this season has been vaulted, and that is the Shockwave hammer. Now, sadly, this has been due to a few glitches that have been going on, and we'll be talking about those glitches, telling you exactly why the Shockwave hammer has been vaulted, and if it will ever return. But as you guys know, they've been modifying that Shockwave hammer a lot throughout this season, and throughout the past 2 updates, basically, just to make it in the spot where it's not too overpowered, but it's still a good weapon to use. However, in its current form, you know, after everyone's gotten used to using it for like a month, 2 months now, we are in this weird period of time where there's nothing you can really do, right? There's no Shockwave hammer usage on the map, and if you even go to the actual boss of the Citadel, which is you, or I guess, you know, the Anvil, well, actually, yeah, the Citadel, and you actually eliminate the Ageless, you'll no longer get that actual mythic Shockwave hammer, right? Instead, if I remember correctly, it's been replaced with a rocket launcher you'll get, so it's like, hey, the Shockwave hammer is just permanently gone. And according to Epic Games themselves, it does appear that this is only a temporary thing. It's not going to be gone forever, basically, because they've stated that they want to try bringing it back in the next game update, which has already been put on the staging servers and is set to release on the 17th. So we have like 1 week of where we're just going to be sitting here in this weird limbo. You know, we won't really be having much going on. We won't really be doing too much when it comes to actually trying to find that hammer. And then next week we get the update, we get new cosmetics, and we get the hammer back and unvaulted into the loot pool, so we can use it once again, and you know, we can have some fun with it. But with that being said, what actually caused, you know, this wonderful Shockwave hammer to be vaulted? Well, according to the actual, you know, issues that have been going on, and according to multiple things that I've seen, it appears that there might have been a few reasons. One of them was that if you actually had a fishing rod, you could start fishing in the ocean multiple times. You could do that like 20, 30 times, and then hit that one spot you were fishing out with the Shockwave hammer, and it would cause it to just drop like 100 fish on the ground instantly, right? It would be random rarities, so it wouldn't be just all small fries or whatever, even if you weren't in a fishing spot, and you would just get tons of fish, right? So it would be a way just to have this massive influx of fish out of nowhere just by using the hammer. And I do think you needed that jellyfishing augment as well for it to work. However, I could be wrong about that, right? I'm not 100% certain. It is just something that a lot of people have been talking about, and a little bit of a glitch that I have been seeing that could have been one of the reasons that the whole entire hammer got vaulted. However, another thing that had happened was when you actually use this hammer, there was like some weird glitch. I don't remember exactly how you would replicate it. I think it had to do something with sliding as well in like the ocean or whatever, but you would use the hammer right when you did a certain move or something else, and there's been guides and stuff on YouTube before about it, and it would make it so you always had the hammer bouncing effect non-stop, right? So you could actually down an enemy, grab the enemy, and still be bouncing around infinitely like you were using the hammer, and you just had a hammer with infinite bounces while you were doing other things. So imagine this, right? Someone's shooting at you, right? Someone's shooting at you in zero build, and you're going through your days, you know, you're just kind of vibing like normal, but you have this person shooting at you, and you can't get a good shot off on them because they're bouncing around like they're just a bouncy ball, right? They're just boing, 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 boing all around, and that was basically like a super big issue that was going on that most likely was the main reason Epic Games deactivated the whole entire hammer until the next update. Because, you know, with the fishing one, it's a little bit more on the useless side, right? It could be useful if you're trying to get tons of hills and stuff, but you need very specific circumstances, and once you're at that point, you're not going to grab all 30 fish that you just fished up, right? You're not going to grab all of those. Instead, you're just going to vibe with the small amounts you've got right there, and that's what you're going to do. So I really think that it was that massive bouncing glitch that was going on that I never really looked too far into that was causing all of this issues where Epic Games decided to completely vault the hammer until the next game update. But luckily, they have confirmed that they want to bring it back in the next update, meaning that sometime between now and next week, they should be fixing it up, patching it and everything for January 17th when we get V23.20. But with the actual Soundwave, or I guess not Soundwave hammer, oh my god, that's the concerts, but with the Shockwave hammer being gone now, I would love to hear what you guys think about the hammer, right? What do you think about the game with the hammer, and then with it right now where we don't have that hammer? Does it feel any different to you, or are you just kind of vibing? You just chilling, you're like, I don't really care, I don't use it anyways, I just grab, you know, the vehicle augments and I just drive around? Because, you know, we have vehicles, and one of my favorite augments has to be the one where you get infinite fuel, because I always just hate the fuel system, especially when I got a vehicle I like. I want to just keep vibing with that vehicle, I want to keep driving non-stop, and that's what I want to do. So having that augment really makes it feel like there is permanent mobility on the island, but it really does suck because Shockwave hammers used to be a lot more common, and they were something that I would always be picking up multiple of just to have fun with, especially in bot lobbies. Other than that, though, there really isn't much going on. As a little bit of a heads up, as like, you know, just a bonus topic or anything for anyone who likes listening to me ramble on about Fortnite news, Reboot Rally officially ends tomorrow morning, so if you want to complete Reboot Rally, you have 18 hours, and actually under that by the time this video goes live, in order to do those. So make sure you hop in game, you know, get your bot lobby account, your secondary alts or whatever, boot them into matches or whatever so you can get those free rewards before they're permanently vaulted, or I guess, you know, before they get released in the shop or something at a later date. Because with all these little mini events and stuff, Epic Games does weird stuff sometimes where they sometimes specify that, hey, these could release in the item shop later, and I mean, especially with this one, we saw that the actual Wolverine Claws emote got released in the Reboot Rally event, so it was like this whole situation where they had to give people V-Bucks who actually had the code redeemed or whatever, so we really don't know if Epic Games will end up selling any of these Reboot Rally stuff in the future, but we do know that it is something just to keep in mind. And actually, okay, I thought I was going to say something right there on the newsfeed about it, but I didn't see anything, so never mind. But yeah, you have under a day left to do Reboot Rally if you want to get those free rewards. And of course, if you don't care about the free rewards, hey, there's a day left until those challenges go away, and then your friends list goes back to normal, so you're not opening up your friends list, going over here and seeing the Reboot icon on tons of random friends, right? And having them sorted to the very top of your list. With that said, however, I hope you guys enjoy the ramble content because you get one more week of this before we start talking about more and more news stuff once we get the official V23.20 update, and then of course we have, you know, Creative 2.0 aka UEFN right around the corner, so there's a lot of cool stuff to be waiting for towards like the end of this month, but right now we're just in that down period, so I hope you guys have been vibing with the content, and honestly, it's been funny, right? It's been funny just seeing how the videos where I just ramble on about random nonsense still get like 6K views no matter what, so thank you for the support, right? Obviously, it's a weird time right now. It's a weird time, but I'm glad that I could just ramble on, you guys watch it, and you enjoy it, because sometimes I'm like, am I a good YouTuber? Probably not, but you know, you guys still watch me, so I appreciate it. And with that said, I'll see you champs and chambettes tomorrow with another YouTube video. Peace out.